Hello, everyone. Now it's time. The new service that I've been talking a bit about. Um, During the last few months, I've been developing and testing a new service as a vocal coach. I'm not really fond of the name, but this is the least bad one. Vocal Video Evaluation Service. And it kind of is exactly what it sounds like. Um, the background to this is that I always encourage my students to send me videos, especially before the first lesson, to save us some time so I have an idea of what they're doing. And I also encourage them to send videos in between. But for this time, there was a student who had to cancel like very shortly before the lesson. But the video was pretty good. So I decided to make a video response to it. Um, and just babbling on about what I heard. And this was surprisingly so much useful for the student in question. And he took the stuff I advised to heart and practiced a lot and made very good progress. Uh, so that's where the spark of this idea started. And I've also, over the years, encountered many potential students who, for many different reasons, um, feel that taking that first step in vocal development and taking a lesson is a pretty big step. Buying a lesson and exposing yourself online to a stranger can be both awkward and scary the first time. And there are also those who have trouble finding the time for lessons. People that don't have an hour to spare or have to work like 5 minutes here and there, that can't find that combined time, or can't find a suitable hour because of the time difference of their preferred teacher. I sometimes also encounter singers who have come very far in their singing and work very well on their own, and don't really need that full hour lesson, just like a shove in the right direction. So, all of these are the reasons that I'm now launching this new service. And this is not a vocal coach reacts video, because I fucking hate those. I'm a teacher. I will teach. I will not use a language or terminology that you don't understand. I will meet you where you are. Uh, but yeah, I'm not going to get into how much I despise the vocal coach reacts videos. But here we go. So how will we do this? One, you send me a video of a maximum of 5 minutes where you sing. It could be a song, it could be parts of many songs, it could be exercises or whatever you choose. You can put together different takes, different recordings on different occasions. Those 5 minutes are yours. You can also write me and explain your background and what it is you would like to improve. And then you will get a response video from me within a week, and the video will be 15 to 30 minutes long, and it will contain my thoughts and ideas about your singing. I will explain my suggestions and demonstrate exercises or technical solutions to your problems. Then, free, in your own time, you will record a second video where you try out the suggestions and ideas that I had, that I gave you in my first response video, and then you send that second video to me. 4. You will then receive a second response video from me where I evaluate your progress and make a second round of suggestions and ideas for future practicing. Of course, both you and me will keep all of these videos to ourselves. During the development of this, I've had 6 very different singers on different levels try this new idea with me, helping me find a proper format for this service. And they've helped me a lot and gave me a lot of input on how to do this in the best possible way, and I'm very grateful for their help. And at the end of this video, you will see some of their thoughts about it, like a review of this new service, if you like. And spoiler alert, the reviews the students made for me made me very certain that I would do this, because when I tried this out, I wasn't even certain if I would like it, but I did, and the students did too. Uh, a little bit surprising to me, but since it worked that well, now I'm doing it. So, if you're an aspiring singer who never had online vocal lessons before, this might be like a first step in your process of improving. Or maybe you are an experienced singer, you've been singing for many years, but you need a check in on how things are going, or you would like a second opinion. Is it time for an important audition, or and you would like my thoughts on your performance, or do you have a recording coming up? Or do you want to combine your regular online lessons with this new service? Uh, no matter who you are or where you are, both physically and in your vocal journey or whatever, you're welcome to try this new service of mine. And I look forward to hearing from you all. And if you have a friend or a band member that might be interested, please help me out by spreading the word of this. And of course, I still offer regular lessons, one-on-one, live. And if you would like to know more about that, just contact me. And before we let my students give their thoughts on this new service, some of you that don't know me might wonder, who's this dude? And my name is David Akesson, and I've been working as a vocal coach since 2009, and that's 12 years of teaching experience full-time. I have a master's degree in music education from the Academy of Music, specializing in vocals, and that's 5 years of studying to become a certified vocal coach. I'm also a recording and performing artist myself, with lots of experience from many different genres and musical areas. This is what I do. This is my work. And I do it pretty damn well. And I'm pretty sure that I can help you. So, if you would like to know more about pricing or whatever, just write me and let me know. I certainly hope to hear from you. Take care and sing beautifully. Bye bye.
My name is Ira, and I've been part of these new sessions that David is having. I've already had 3 years of vocal coaching some years back, but they left me already demotivated because I had a lot of struggles, and I ended up feeling that I simply cannot be a true singer. And taking part of this, I didn't have any expectations at all, but I thought it was worth a shot. And what I did was sending a video showing what I struggled with, and the feedback I got was beyond anything I could imagine. I finally realized what my struggles are, why they are there, what I do wrong, and how I can develop away from this. And finally, I have a dream back. I finally feel motivated, and I feel like I can develop, and I finally feel like a singer again.
Everyone, I just wanted to take a quick moment to talk to you guys about something that has completely changed my way of singing and approach singing and warm up and everything. So I've been singing for as long as I can remember, both casually and professionally. And I thought I was at this level where the only way to go forward and get better with my singing was practicing. And turns out that it wasn't. So I've been working with the vocal coach, David Akesson, on this new concept that he's launching, which is a video loop, with feedback and everything. So I send him videos of me singing, and he sends me back the feedback and how I can get better with what I'm practicing at this moment. And it has completely changed the way I sing. I saw my vocal range go from this to this. I feel way more comfortable singing for a long time. My voice doesn't get as tired, and I really feel like this has improved a lot of what I could do, and I didn't think it was possible to get better so fast, and it did. So I wanted to take this moment to tell you guys how much I recommend him. He's been amazing, very professional, super fun to work with. It really shows that he's been a vocal coach since over 15 years now. So I can't recommend him more. So I just wanted to take this moment to tell you guys about that. And I'm looking forward to work more with him and see where this goes. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name's Pete Rawcliffe and I'm a vocalist from the UK. Recently, I took part in a new trial that David was doing for a different style of vocal coaching. A remote style of vocal coaching which involves videos being sent to one another and feedback being given, and it was absolutely fantastic. Not only was David really personable, really clear and really coherent in everything that he said, including his feedback around the things that I wanted to work on, he was also extremely funny, made me feel at ease, and the whole process was very, very streamlined. I would really recommend this to anybody that feels that they haven't got much time to do things in the way of vocal training and vocal coaching, and really want a good insight into the performance, especially in the nitty-gritty things that they'd like some work on. I particularly chose myself something to do with the fact that I like to sing in metal, and I don't always like to use a classical sound in my voice. So I wanted to try and make it a little bit more gritty, a little bit more aggressive. Not with distortion or not with anything like that, but just with placement and sounds. And David really went through that with me. We looked at breathing, we looked at tonality, we looked at the way that the voice was placed within the mouth and the mouth shape itself. And everything was very coherent, very clear, and it left me feeling really positive about what I can do in the future to create this sound again. So, as I said, I really, really recommend that all of you hit David up, give him a message, ask him what the service is about, because I can guarantee you, if you're on the go and you're really hectic like me, this is the lesson for you. It will help in many ways and you'll be able to do it in your spare time. Anyway, thanks again, David, for giving me the opportunity to take part, and take care to everybody else. Bye for now.
Hello from Canada. My name is Alina Gavrilenko, also known as Snow Maiden, and I'm a lead singer of Everdawn and Haven Dream, as well as a session vocalist for various metal bands. Yeah. So, I've been taking vocal lessons from David for the last 2 months, and it has been an incredible experience. I've learned new things, improved, and got an incredible coach who's so supportive and provides an incredibly safe space for any singer, aspiring or a professional. I highly encourage that you book yourself a session with David, because he books fast, and let me tell you, he's worth your effort and your commitment and trust, because this man will get you feeling relaxed and so safe and confident in your singing. So please, hook him up, get yourself a lesson, and now, get back to practicing.
Hi, my name is Kara and I tried David's new video feedback lesson format. To me, it's a really interesting concept and I was curious how it would compare to the regular voice lessons that we normally do. I find it extremely helpful. As always, David finds the exact spots where you can improve something, and he will offer you a variety of tips, tricks, mind images or small posture changes that you can try and just find out which ones work best for you. And the most amazing part about this is that it feels really low effort and easy, while it shows really cool results. So I think that the new format works great, and I enjoyed watching his videos in my own tempo, repeating certain parts, pausing and taking notes. There's a lot of room for that. Also, as a complete beginner without any singing experience, I think it's a really great place to start and just become comfortable with your own voice and just enjoy the improvements that come from David's feedback and advice. So I highly recommend trying it out.
I'm Pete from Seven Spires, and I want to talk a little bit about David Akesson's vocal lesson program. I don't believe it has a name yet, but it's a program where you send him a video or a couple of videos of you singing with the description of what you are looking to improve upon, what you've been working on, and then he sends you some videos back, and it continues to cycle like that. And I think that's a really great system for people that, first for people that maybe don't have the time for a traditional vocal lesson and would like to just do things as they're able to. I think there are a lot of benefits and flexibility. And then also, of course, it's important to remember the fact that a lot of people have reservations about singing. A lot of people aren't necessarily comfortable with traditional vocal lessons just because there's a comfort level barrier there a lot of the time. So his system has been really, really useful for me for those reasons, and I think there's a lot that can be benefited from with his teaching style in the first place. David is somebody who has shown me my voice and has given me very specific feedback having to do with finding my sound, working with my body and that sort of thing, and he pinpoints these sorts of details in a really special way, and it has really broken down a lot of barriers for me in terms of finding my own voice. So I highly suggest studying with him for either this new type of program or just taking lessons in general, because he's an amazing teacher, amazing guy, and there's some cool new things that he's doing for you to try out. So hope you enjoy it.